And new polling tells us Biden does have the opportunity for a statement map-changing win. That is not to say there is no path to re-election for the president, but he needs overwhelming Election Day turnout in a half dozen states or so, maybe more. Let's look at some of our latest polling, and let's use the 2016 map to do it, because brand new CNN polling out overnight in some of the key battlegrounds. This one here, look at Arizona. Joe Biden with a 4-point lead in Arizona. That is close. If Joe Biden can win this state, that might be a game over statement in and of itself. Change the Sun Belt states, but look, this one is very close. Joe Biden with a lead. He'd love to turn that state competitive to the end. Let's move to the east here and look at our new CNN polling. Again, one of the states that could decide it all and that actually we expect to count its votes quickly on Election Day, North Carolina. Joe Biden with a 6-point lead in North Carolina. If that holds up, that would block the president. He needs North Carolina's electoral votes to win re-election. Joe Biden with a lead there. A couple others quickly. Michigan. Remember, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. That's what made Donald Trump president. He cracked the blue wall. Well, look at this. The new CNN poll, a 12-point lead for Joe Biden. A steady, stable lead we've seen for Joe Biden in Michigan. This one, 12 points heading into the final weekend. That would be a statement that the Democrats are getting the industrial states back. And then you move over to Wisconsin. Again, part of the president's big win 4 years ago. You see this here, an 8-point lead for Biden in Wisconsin. Just go back, remember the history, 47.8 to 47. Wisconsin was one of those in 2016, 22,000 votes and change, 52-44 there. Now, that is not to say the president can't come back, but let's switch maps to just show you something. That advantage in those states, right? Let's start with the president's map. This is the president's map back in 2016. If Joe Biden can win Arizona, like you just saw in our poll, win North Carolina, like you just saw in our poll, win Michigan, and win Wisconsin, that's enough right there. If he holds the Clinton states and then flips those 4, he would be the next president of the United States, and he can do it without Pennsylvania, without Florida, without Texas. The president has a path, but he has to turn people out overwhelmingly. One more just look here at the battlegrounds. If you look at the state of play right now, 10 battleground states on this graphic. Let me try to stretch it out for you a little bit. 10 battleground states on this graphic. What do you see? Only 2 of them does the president have leads in new polls. Florida by a little bit. Iowa, one poll last night shows him up by 7. But look at all the blue for Biden. Biden has more menu opportunities to get there. The president, draw to an inside straight flush maybe. Both candidates on the campaign trail in the final days hitting the battlegrounds, trying to get to 270.